Hello! Today is November, let's see, what was the day today? Let's see, 16, 17, I'm not sure. Let's see.
I'm not really sure what's the day today. What's the date today or today?
So maybe November 16th? Yes or no? Okay. I have a guest today with me. Here with me is my friend. My friend Yoko. Okay. Hi. I'm Yoko. Nice to meet you. Hi Yoko, nice to meet you too. Could you introduce yourself to the listeners? Alright. My name is Yoko, and I am in my early 20s. And I'm an English teacher. I work at junior high school. And my hobbies are, let's see, visiting very famous places in Japan. And anything else? Yes, I love skiing. Oh, you love skiing? I never knew that. Oh, you didn't know that? I love skiing. How didn't you know that? How didn't you know that? Because it's very, everyone knows it. Oh really? I didn't know that. Alright, today what I'm going to talk about today is anything would be alright. This is my daily speaking practice, and I can speak anything. And with my friend Yoko, about film, I didn't know well, because I didn't know that her favorite things to do is skiing. Oh, I never knew that in my life. Wow, what a friendship. Okay, and what can I do? Yes, I'm in bed, and in the next room, my daughter is there watching TV, because we are recording one TV program, TV drama, which starts at 9 p.m. every Thursday. Yes, today is Thursday, but I don't know what's the date. What's the date? And also, we have another interesting program before the one, which starts at 9. It starts at 8. And I already recorded, and I think that she's watching it now. Not the one which starts at 9. It's I don't know. It's recorded too, but maybe she can watch it later, and I will too, because that was my favorite TV drama too. It's about a doctor, a female doctor in her late 20s or something. She's pretty young, and she's so beautiful. She's so drastic. She's so different from ordinary doctors in that she doesn't listen to what her bosses or subordinates tell her to do, she never listens. All she does is do a perfect operations. Yes, she always brags about her being perfect. She's a perfectionist, and she is perfect. And she always says, I will never fail. I will never fail to do things. I'm always successful. I always succeed to operation, to succeed to during operations, or I will get every operation done right. I will get every operation done right, and something like that. So that's what she says always. That's what she says, and it sounds really good to us, good to me. That's at least good to me, because you can never say you are perfect. You will never make mistakes or something, right? That's one of the reasons we, or at least I, should be attracted to that drama. That's one of the aspects that makes that drama very unique and interesting and kind of fun to watch. It's so entertaining, although the story itself is dealing with something serious, because they're always having an operation. They deal with their patients or sick people, and the stories themselves are pretty dark and not very funny, or better not funny, very serious. It should be very serious, but the story ends with laughter, or pleasure, or she looks like a superwoman, because she never fails, and everything should be alright at the end, and I don't have to be worried about the results, even though the story during the story we'll never know what's happening, or what is it going to be like, or something like that. Even though we can't see the results, we can imagine, we can expect any very easier results. Maybe at the end it makes me, or it makes us feel much better and relieved. Oh, today was no exception. She does it. She did it. She's done it. Oh, she's just great. I wish I could be like her. I wish I could be doing something like her. Always confident. I wish I could always be confident. I wish I were always confident. Confident with doing something I do. I wish I were always confident with what I'm doing, because you cannot make mistakes. You can never make mistakes. There's a lot of things you would like to say at the same time, because you have to be responsible for what you have said. You have to be truthful for what you just said, your words. You have to keep your promise. You have to keep what you promise, what you said. You have to make it realize. Otherwise, you cannot be trustful any longer. That's why it's very important for you to be trustworthy and say only good things, and you have to do it. You have to get it done. You have to complete it yourself, or no one will believe you anymore. No one trusts you anymore. No one will trust you anymore. No one trusts you anymore. So I don't know what's the moral. What's the moral of this story? I don't know. Probably you should be responsible for what you're doing. You should be strong. You should be determined. You should be the one who does something different from others, even though it might not be a very easy path, but it's a decision, and it's important to have your own decisions. No matter what others say, if you think this is right, what you're doing is right, maybe you should follow. You'd better follow your instinct and try your best as much as possible so that you can get it right as you promised you will. It's very important. In Japanese, we say 覚悟する literally means maybe I'm determined. I will be determined to do what I'm going to do, or something like that. It's very, very important. So, people enjoy watching drama partly because they feel like as if the doctor as if the doctor were themselves, and it's a matter of simulation. You are not a doctor in reality, and also you are not that doctor. She's someone else either, and so she's leading another person's life, not yours. But still, when you are watching the drama and feeling as if the doctor were yourself, it must give you some kind of sense of accomplishment, or sense of satisfaction, sense of fairness, or sense of worries, or any other negative feelings also during the drama. But at the end, all the troubles will be solved, and she will look even much more confident and more beautiful and more freer. So that's another reason which captures so many viewers. I heard that there are so many people who would like to watch that drama, which means the drama is very popular, and it gets pretty high viewer ratings, which is very important to TV stations to make dramas, because the dramas they make are not popular and are not interesting enough for people to watch. The drama can be considered useless. There might be several reasons for that. Not only the actors or actresses, or just actors they used for those roles in that drama. Not only the fact that the actors didn't I don't know, didn't come out well, or maybe the script was not good enough. It must be very too simple, uninteresting, or too simple and or too complicated, or just not charming or attractive or insightful, or maybe might be, I don't know. And any other reasons? I don't know. Maybe actors are a big reason, and another script is very, very important. I'm not gonna get promotion. There might have been enough promotion before the drama started. In case of this, not many people knew the existence of the drama in the first place. In such a case, you cannot even know what kind of drama it is, because you never have the opportunity to watch that drama, even let alone to know the drama is there. Know that the drama is there. So in such a case, I heard the fact that I heard people say it's been they find it pretty interesting. They find the drama pretty interesting. It's very intriguing fact to me. And I thought, that's just what I thought. Yeah, right. This is right. I'm sorry if I'm sounding really arrogant or I don't know. But the drama I always find interesting, can be considered very, very popular and can capture people's attention and interests. This is true. And when I find the drama pretty boring because of casts or script stories, I don't know. And then I will stop watching the drama, and I sometimes hear that other people say the same thing, or other people feel the same way, or something like that. So I always believe in what I feel. I'm not always right, but I know, but I'm the one who would like to believe in myself, believe in myself, trust my intuition, trust my imagination, trust my how can I say it? There must be one word to say exactly what I'm going to say. No hint, but this is my hunch. Yeah, hunch or something like that. I think that I'm confident with myself. One thing, there is one thing that I feel confident with myself. That is, maybe I'm having a very keen sense of perspective or something like that. Yeah, I don't know why I feel this way, and I always give out, or I don't know, my antenna is really sensitive and always awake. Most of the time, always awake and catch whatever the information, whatever good information I was able to find. I can find, and I can grab and work hard so that it will work better for me. This is how I always make efforts. This is how I always work on something. Usually I don't feel many things, but sometimes I feel really, really excited, and I feel really tense also. Tense, and I don't know how to say it. A rather neutral meaning of this. I know some words that can explain this more sensible way, more dramatical way, more smart way, more intelligent way, more advanced way. A keen sense of something I sometimes feel very strongly. And at one time, before I start something, I always stop and think, is this the right thing for me to do now? Or is this something I really need now? Or is this the information I've always wanted to find out? And the answer is yes. I will, I don't know, just run. run. Keep running without stopping. That's me. That's who I am. That's what I am. I don't know how to explain my character, but this is me. This is me. No more. There's no more, no less. This is me. And I always decide things myself. Recently, I never talk about my problems with someone else except my daughter, the closest relative or my own daughter, because she's so trustworthy. I can trust her. I can trust her instincts. She has a great sense of dealing things, feelings or something like that. So I trust her, and I always ask her how she thinks about this, about what I'm going to do, or what I'm thinking of doing from now, or even a little bigger decisions. I always consult her beforehand. Just take a listen to her opinion. But it's not that I always follow her advice. Sometimes I do against her advice, but that's okay, because that's me who should decide my decision, right? Who should make my own decisions. And that's why it's alright. And it's been a pretty long time since I started speaking to myself in the bath. It was really hard and very, very embarrassing. Because I knew that someone would listen to me or listen to my recordings. However it would be secret. I always know someone's existence. There was some people on my head, in my mind. There were always some people in my mind, and I always spoke. I was always speaking while I was thinking about them at the same time. A little bit of, they're always around my head, in my mind, around here. And when I make mistakes or I couldn't say things right, even though I knew how to say them, I always feel as if my brain or my mind went blank. But in other words, I was too self-sensitive, yes. Because no one is listening to the recording unless if you want post it on YouTube, no one in the world will listen to it. But you feel so self-sensitive, and that was the problem. But eventually, I don't know when, but maybe in a couple of days, I hear something is different. Because even though on the spot, off the record, instantly, without any script, with no script, or without any preparations, with no preparations, in either way, I just can't talk. And even though, it's not going okay for the first time, that's okay. I can just say it once again, and even more times if I can't say it right. And here I am with no script at all. I just thought about what I'm going to talk about beforehand and write some, important key expressions or keywords on paper to remind myself again. But that's all. And here I am. I turned on the recording button. I don't know how to say it. That doesn't matter. That isn't important at all. The important thing is, what matters is for me to be here and make a speech with my own words. So I have done this because thanks to my practice, a lot of practice. It was a really long way to go, long way to come. But here I am, and I began to feel really comfortable speaking English. Because I don't know, there was one time when everything was coming into my ear very clearly, and even some conversations or some sentences that used to be too difficult or fast for me to catch or understand, they just came into my ear, and my brain cook it, cook it, and say, oh, here's your dish, you can enjoy it. So that I can enjoy it, and I was able to enjoy it. That was the most fantastic moment in my life. I'll never forget that moment. That was wonderful. Even though it's true that I still don't understand everything, because there are tons and tons of expressions or idioms or words I don't know. I don't know. But still, many more words can be heard clearly, and I can catch, even though it's still a little difficult for me to understand, because the information should be fixed, no fixed. Information should be, I don't know, which verb should I use? Processed. Yes, information is processed very fast. It should be fast, very quick, fast, prompt, super quick. So that's why I guess it'll take a little more time for me to get used to it. But eventually, I will be able to understand English as much as my native tongue, Japanese. I will improve. Now I'm sure. I feel confident. and I now know how to be confident, how to be prepared. Because this is my own way. This is the way I came up with myself. I borrowed someone's ideas to some extent, but I always looked for any better way, any better, easier and more practical, more economical and more efficient way for me to practice and master English. And I even didn't understand what foreign language is all about, what foreign languages should be. So I didn't even know where to tackle, where to start with. And after a long time and experiences, a lot of time and experience, I finally come here, and it's really rewarding. I feel really rewarded. I feel really honored. It's really honorable, and I feel really honored. And I'm sure that I'm probably in the kindergarten level, probably a little smarter than them kindergartners, and I have more wisdom than them. So I will be much smarter and clever and much more intelligent and more practical than them eventually, like maybe in a year or something like that, because I've come so far here, and yeah, this is the key. And I'm happy that I decided to start my daily English speaking practice, no matter how hard it looked at first. Without this, I will never be able to get the opportunity to improve myself, to let myself improve, allow myself improve, or make myself improve. Yes. What I did, what I thought, what I felt turned out to be right, and I'm feeling really happy now. So it's about time I went out to shampoo because I'm too hot now. So okay, just get out and shampoo my hair as usual, and yeah, it must be a quick shampoo though. I wouldn't want to spend a lot of time shampooing other things because I'm always busy with my hobbies, including studying English and watching TV programs in English to improve, get a lot of information in English to know more about what's happening in the world, to be more aware of the world situation, world events, world happenings, and so forth. Okay, I'll come back to you tomorrow. Bye bye.